Oddly enough, fate brings me to give you a card.
Oh, thank you.
I'm live right now, and my mother's car is right here, and I can't get the shot of the sunset. Could you? It's funny.
Sorry.
Could you move? A few feet. It's right there. Well, hello, Sunset Lady.
Well, hello there, Blackie.
Did you see what just happened there?
What?
When I had to talk to that lady in the van?
I didn't know why, though.
Oh, because she was blocking the shot.
Oh.
And she was talking to me when I came off of the beach, and she said, you must have got some great pictures of that sunset. And I said, yeah, I did. And then she literally pulled the van right in front of the shot here. So she was very nice, and I gave her a card.
Oh,
so
good.
Hello, nice lady in the van.
Okay.
What is on your mind, Sunset Lady?
Thank you, nice lady. Okay, tomorrow is National Battery Day, and it's Pluto Day, and Travel Africa Day. And today is Champion Crab Race Day, and Family Day, and Islander Day, and National Tennis Pro Day, and Nova Scotia Heritage Day. And that's what our family, my grandparents brought me up. We're from Nova Scotia. They came in 1929, the year of the crash, to America from Nova Scotia. They were up there, and my mother was born in Sydney, so I'm first generation American, being born in Newton, Massachusetts. also lived in Parsboro, up there in Nova Scotia. And today is also President's Day, a bank holiday here. Okay, now for some famous birthdays. In 1963, David Lawrence Whitney. I bet you don't know that name, do you?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, otherwise known as Larry the Cable Guy.
There you go.
I didn't know it either. And he's a stand-up comedian. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention 1867, William Adlington Cadbury. You've heard that name before.
Yeah, of course.
All right, yeah. Well, his grandfather founded the Cadbury Chocolate Company over in England. And in 1921, the script that was introduced on the logo was based on his grandfather's signature. That's how they got that logo. Okay, in 1925, we've got Harold Roe Holbrook Jr., otherwise known as Hal Holbrook. I don't know if you've heard that name.
That name does ring a bell.
Well, he's an actor, and in 1954...
Was he the guy from Barney Miller?
No, he had a one-man stage show called Mark Twain Tonight.
Okay.
And the story behind that for me was when I worked in John Hancock Hall. He used to come in to the hall to do his program of Mark Twain Tonight there.
So I must remember the name because you said the same story last year.
Probably.
There you go. One time I'm going to memorize it.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, he just passed in 2021 at 95. That's what that was. He lived for 95 years. Yeah, he did a wonderful show, and he used to dress up like Mark Twain and do it. And so the birthday person tonight, I did as Mark Twain in his outfit. That's what he looked like.
Hal Holbrook in Mark Twain Tonight. And he has nothing to do with the guy who starred in Barney Miller. What was his name? It was Hal something. Fact checkers?
I don't know. Oh well. Onward. We'll do a little bit of history. Okay. Here we go. In 1621, Miles Standish is elected as the first commander of the Plymouth colony. Now, that name rang a bell. When I looked it up, I found out that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote this poem about Miles Standish. And I was in the 4th or 5th grade, I think, at the time. And we must have been studying that with that poem. And we did a little play, a little skit. And it was about Miles Standish and John Alden and Priscilla. And I had the role of Priscilla.
There you go.
I remember that. I don't remember what I said, but...
I was in a play, and I was Miles Standish.
Really?
Yeah. In
How
elementary,
about that?
elementary.
We would have made a team. There you go.
Now, Miles Standish Park, is that in Carver, next to Plymouth?
Possibly.
It rings a bell.
Okay. Well, he was the first commander of that Plymouth colony, yeah. Okay, now in 1878, the first telephone exchange in San Francisco, California opens up, and they only had 18 phones. So I thought, well, I'll check and see how many they have today. Well, they're expected to run out of space, and they need more codes. So now they have 7.7 million.
That about sounds right.
In San Francisco, and they have a 415 area code, and they said they're going to have more area codes because there's so many people. Okay, 1934, the first high school auto driving course offered at State College, Pennsylvania, and I did that way back in 1956. I had auto driving at Tisbury High School on Martha's Vineyard. So that's where I got my driving license, long time ago. In 1872, the sales of the last edition of the Volkswagen Beetle model exceeded those of the Ford Model T in 1972. And we just had a Daytona 500, but in 1985, the 27th Daytona 500, after taking the pole at 205 miles per hour, Bill Elliott dominates the race, leading 136 out of the 200 laps. Oh, that was something. Okay, now I have a couple of quotes here. One from Larry the Cable Guy. He said, "He who laughs last thinks slowest."
That's funny.
That is good. Very factual. Okay, here's Hal Hobart. And he said, "Mark Twain cannot be defined." And he also said, this is when he's doing his one-man shows, he said, "I don't have a director. The audience directs me."
Yep.
So he gets involved with his
Instant feedback.
audience. And oh, I forgot to mention, part of my job was when he used to come in, I had to make a requisition for a couch to be made up in the upper foyer in back of the hall, way up high, because he used to have to take a rest during his shows.
So I was going to say, how do you make up a couch? Turn it into like a sleeping pad.
Well, it was just one of those flat kind of couches. He just wanted to lay down there.
Gave him a blanket and a pillow.
I don't know if he did 2 shows or something, and he must have a rest in between. Okay, now we'll do a little battery humor. That's tomorrow's about the battery. Yeah. Why shouldn't you wave a red flag in front of a battery?
Well, that's to wind up a bull. Why? I don't know.
Well, because then it will charge.
Oh, good. That's a bull.
Like a bull, yeah. Why shouldn't... Oh, did you know a falling battery nearly killed someone today?
I believe it. Depends on what height it falls from, right?
Well, then it was charged with attempted murder. Oh, that happened every time. What did the judge say to the battery?
The judge said, "Guilty as charged."
He said, "I find you..." Yes, guilty as charged. Bingo, there you go. What's a battery's favorite fruit?
Favorite fruit? Pass.
Currants.
Of course, currants, yeah.
What do you call it when your battery is recharging?
You call it just that.
Well, in this case, I said it's called revolting.
Revolting? It's actual, yeah.
Very factual.
Revolting.
Know what a battery might say on their dating profile?
I have no idea where this is going.
I don't either. They say on this dating profile, "I'm a pretty positive guy and I'm full of energy, but I do have a negative side."
Bingo.
Oh, very honest in his description. What has 2 hands, a face, and is right twice a day?
A broken clock.
Well, you're just about there. They said a battery clock with no batteries. What liquid will you find inside an IP home battery?
I don't even know what the hell that is.
An iPhone battery.
Oh, there you go.
That's my
Pass.
writing. Apple juice.
There you go. Apple juice. Correct.
What's the most used Canadian battery?
Pass.
Triple A. I like that one. Why did the battery die?
Run out of energy, right? Run out of juice.
Well, they said because it had a terminal illness.
Terminal illness.
Know why sometimes I feel just like a battery?
Couldn't tell you.
Well, only when I'm not included in anything. You know how you get all these items and then it says no batteries. Okay, which brings us to our dear Chuck Norris.
Okay.
The man, the myth, the legend. Well, Chuck charges his daily wake-up batteries by standing in Niagara Falls as a shower.
That's awesome. It's another heavenly sunset. Temperature outside 70 degrees. Nice breeze from the north, but it doesn't really feel so bad. I think tomorrow it's going to go down a little bit more. anymore. So, but I think I'm going to fall asleep early tonight. It is very, very windy out there. I'm Blackie Fitzpatrick signing off. Over to you, Sunset Lady.
Why, thank you, Blackie, and we want to thank all the folks that have shared tonight's heavenly sunset time, and to those who stayed for our Afterglow show, we especially thank you. And if you have enjoyed tonight, please subscribe and hit the like button, and do come back tomorrow night to see just what's happening here live, because live is just like being here beside the Venice Pier, and it helps us spread the sunshine if you share our channel with your family and friends. I'm told Florida averages 230 to 255 days of sunshine, which is a bit higher than the U.S. average of 205 days a year. Also, we know that sunsets and humor have been known to lessen folks' stress levels, and that's a good thing. So for now, I'll say good night, Blackie, and sweet dreams, and enjoy the remainder of your day as we play our theme song you wrote under Whittier called Running Around This Town. So all the best from Sunset Lady.